like I bathed today. I said it's like I bathed today.
Like half a degree.
Thanks for the courtesy, Chuck.
I'd like to propose something.
Oh, what is this?
Just out of curiosity.
Oh, no, mind. It's Coke.
Is it whiskey?
It's Coke.
Are we having whiskey?
Coke with cane in it. Cocaine.
Come on, give the 1902
Coke, original recipe.
Exactly. Red wine, cocaine, that's all you
The
can do.
original kind.
Even though there's are red wine and cocaine.
Let me guess. Let me guess. Is that
Decided against it.
snake oil?
It's
No.
not a lot of payoff. It's like
That would have been better if it was snake oil.
You didn't read my eyes. I was going like
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I believe we have one more coming, Ajax.
So, but we're already at 9. So 2 people are not going to get to engage in the art activity.
Oh.
Does anyone want to volunteer to not engage in the art activity?
Well, what is the art activity first off?
So what we're going to do is we're going to
Pick one and pass it
draw
on.
pictures of NPCs. You can pick by random, or you can pick one based on their name.
Oh.
I just took one and passed it on.
I have to be a part of this activity. I'm drawing my character now.
I would like
If you want, I can give you the career website of
I guess.
where I'm not
Okay. I'll give you a description unless you want to just make it up yourself.
I have an idea, but go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
you can use your own.
Unfortunately, I don't have much control over that.
Who do you have?
Granny Snail Tongue.
But I'll give you...
Granny Snailtongue is a hostile green hag who sees the adventures as potentially useful tools.
I think you're not supposed
So
to.
hag.
I think that's a bit of a spot.
Yeah.
There was no
Give me a
way
little
I was
spoiler.
going to do a granny and not do a hack.
Yeah.
It's up to us to...
Who do you have?
The bearing of the Boreal Ball.
All right, Ice Elf Lord. Ice Elf Lord. Who's up next?
Vodka?
You did not take one.
I did not take one.
You did not take one.
We abstained.
Cody, who do you have?
Conifer.
Satire Revel Master.
Ooh.
Fidget.
Playful Pixie.
Darius.
Friendly, fun-loving Dryad.
Dry. That's forest fairy.
Tree person.
Tree spirit.
There's a representation of her here, but yours doesn't have to look like that. We're in an icy environment, so if you want to make it icy.
Often fantasized as in being very playful.
Albrechthan.
They're Greek.
Arrogant Drow Mage.
Oh, Drow's an elf, right?
Yeah, Dark Elf.
Yeah, like the underground ones.
Okay.
Vodka.
Black skin or
Varka is a hobgoblin
Been changed to
warlord.
purple. It's been purple for the past 2 decades, man.
Oh no.
Wait, do they used to be gray?
They used to be.
Do we have more drawing paper? Would you guys like to each draw your own? You're good on NPCs?
Oh,
You've drawn yours?
I got the
Before
paper.
that, they were just.
Oh, am I drawing it on here?
Gender of
Like
which
those
one?
black and
Fidget?
white art,
yeah.
and they only used those 2 colors. Now it's better, but then they decided when they moved to color, they just.
Gender is not defined, so you can determine the
Yeah,
gender.
there was a rough period during this.
On the front, but you
I was
sketch it out ahead of time.
Okay, great.
Is Vodka a guy or a girl?
Varka is
This is Dave Arneson. He saved my game.
I don't know what that
No, not
means.
Dave.
undefined, so you can choose.
Heck yeah.
Dave Arneson's going now.
I am too tired.
You talking about the guy who made D&D?
No, what's the guy? Monty Cook. Monty Cook, that's the guy who saved the game.
That's was he the 4th edition guy?
3rd edition, 3.5. He's the guy that fixed us
Still
on the
has stuff
tragedy that
on
was
like,
the...
they have a book here called The Weird, which is a bunch of tables. He wrote that.
He also wrote Numenera.
Nice weather over over here in the non-drawing corner.
The non-drawing corner.
You can draw something else.
I don't think anyone wants to see me draw anything, I'll be honest.
I do.
It doesn't come off well.
Go on.
It's getting more and more interesting the more you speak.
You could decorate one of your sheets with rats.
That's so true. I'll start doing that.
Dude, this is the quietest this table's been all season. Like maybe we should have done it with more art projects.
We all gotta lock in.
Projects, we have to concentrate. That's the problem.
Drawing an elf is technically bad.
No, I had a long day and I didn't sleep last night.
Oh no!
So I'm like, oh, I can't.
Well, I'm glad you're here anyway.
I almost did. My dad had to drag me out of bed. Like I'm exhausted.
How are you?
Hey.
You missed the art
Oh my god,
assignment.
welcome back.
Art assignment?
Yeah,
I
there
think
was an art assignment.
there's still one, isn't there? Yeah, there it is.
Hey, actually threw a piece of paper well.
Which one are you supposed to draw on the front?
Picture.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm
I'm actually not sure there's still art there.
Oh, Rax's Albathan looks great.
Well, I'm just gonna draw.
Is this the healing potion?
Soon.
I need
What is going on? Why do we have a Heffalump?
You're Ajax Dragonborn
I
Paladin.
forgot to take it out there.
And welcome to level 7.
Yes.
Level 7 is
to
where
be
the
a god.
action begins.
Awesome.
Okay, now is anyone familiar with the renown system in Dungeons & Dragons 5th
The most
edition?
beautiful thing ever created.
So, one of the quests, or one of the purposes in this mission that you're on right now is, as you guys know, you've opened a bar, right? And a restaurant,
And
or
a
a
gambling hall.
I don't know all, I'm not exactly sure what all's in the
You don't
treehouse.
open all that. According to my notes.
What is in the treehouse?
Don't forgot about that.
Okay, according to my notes, give me a minute.
Yard. Yard.
Okay. Not too much. So, you have that, you have the goat, halberds, quarters, dance actor. Wait, we didn't do it last session then. We set up the treehouse like several
3 sessions at least ago.
Let me
Is there where we set up the treehouse?
Yes, yes. Well, and the treehouse is mostly complete. When you came back from your jungle adventure, it turns out that they had been very prosperous. The bar was open, and you were greeted in the entryway by what appeared to be Frosty the Snowman, who invited you to a Boreal Ball.
And his beautiful wife.
Does Boreal mean like winter?
Yeah.
Yes, kind of like a.
It's like the
Like the
North
Aurora
Winds.
Borealis, yeah.
Yeah.
Boreal is like a
Boreal?
type of climate, isn't it?
Yeah, there's like a boreal type of woodlands thing that's like extremely
Boreal
cold.
forest. Like
Yeah.
Boreal forest?
Okay, here's what's in
It means like freezing cold, right? Freezing cold.
Oh yeah, it is hardly survived. I think Alaska.
You missed us all being in the pit and almost
Okay,
dying.
here's what's in our treehouse.
There's
War room, basement,
like 3 people were down.
2 libraries, a smithy, a workshop, a bakery, a place to worship the world tree, a meat hall, a garden, 2 gardens with hot springs and a sauna in one of them, an infirmary, and a party boa, a party bar in the river.
So the party bar and the river and the bakery are really the only kind of public-facing spaces. And so, what is it?
Does Varka have a weapon of any kind?
Varka has a weapon. Varka has like a
Any notes from last session?
No, I had a very crazy week.
Okay, not my best, but actually taking my best because I'm not good at drawing.
Raxus. Oh, there's Canifer. Excellent, excellent Canifer.
Make
Did I what?
looking at those, I'm
I'm like, I have some
map guy.
Yes. Yes.
So how renown works is you earn renown,
That's probably.
and you can have renown in your class, in your guild, and in your profession. So you guys know that by attending this incredibly like flame-swapping, massive Feywild party, if you can get word out about your treehouse bar bakery, is that the right
We
description?
have 2 bars and a bakery
And a
bakery.
spa, maybe.
The spa and the sauna are in one of the gardens.
But can customers enjoy the hot springs, or is that just for the adventurers?
I don't know. It's up to whoever requested it.
You already get they pay.
The way I read bastions is everybody has their own bastion, and you can share the facilities, but your bastion gives you your benefits
So it's really everybody, whatever people requested, that's what's in their bastion. But and as you expand it, you can. There's no limit to the number of rooms, I guess. But the type of room has limits based on level.
So, but the spa area, you're saying one character should be in charge of the spa area.
Well, that was mine, but I'm
So
not
you'd
sure.
like me to now? Is the spa area open to the public, or is it?
It's. I was going to make it subterranean with a glass, like atrium.
Sorry, I called you
Whatchamacallit.
So if
Roof. Okay, but are other can citizens use this? Is it something you want to promote, or is it more for internal relaxation and Fortress of
I don't
Solitude?
think there's. I think that it's better to let charge
You gotta
ignition.
say it.
Okay, so no spa bakery bar. That's not bad at all.
You see her tongue?
That's pretty good. Yes.
fresh baked
It looks like
chocolate
a
chip
snail.
cookies.
Wait, is this last session?
I think the art bar has been lifted quite a bit, ladies and
God.
gentlemen. The art bar is up.
Let me see.
Let's see if this is the last session. If this is not the last session, next session, we will all bring something to celebrate. I'll bring fresh baked chocolate chip cookies.
Well, we can do that for session 0 too. Like if we finish tonight, then we'll do a session 0 where we talk about what the party's going to be like and like thematic build, right?
Okay, we can
or we'll do. But I'll bring.
Wait, so what's happening? This can be done in...
So this is the last adventure from this book.
Yeah.
So when we finish this, Cody's going to take over DMing.
Okay.
He's planning to run. Cody, you want to use the same characters or new characters?
I'm considering, I'm cool with either one, and just I'll have a decision made by.
So then, if this is the last session, then next session will be session 0 at Cody's table. Okay. We'll do party building, do just some general record keeping, stacking.
We wouldn't be the same level 7?
Cody's saying you probably will be.
Oh,
You
that's
will be.
cool.
You'll start at level 7.
If we keep new characters, if not, we will start over at level 1.
We'll all die.
I've been working on a D&D 15 homebrew. Yes.
Are you going to keep yours? Or is
I decided D&D 15 Darkest Dungeon.
Oh, so we'll all die a million times.
I'll just die. Cool. So,
Okay, well, I won't buy another mini.
so tonight, though, your goal in attending you have several goals, right? One, you want to know how this guy knew about the relic, the artifact that you collected from the jungle. He knew you had it.
the ball.
I saw a dragonborn with a big weapon. I was like, that's not me.
The Barian of the Boreal Ball is a dwarf or an elven.
God.
Here he is. He's an elven ice prince. A fairly high-ranking Fey guy. I don't think you guys know who he is. You failed your Arcana or History checks, but he's got a giant ice castle, and he's basically having a party that lasts all winter. And since winter never ends, welcome to the Joe Walsh party. Right? This party's been going on for years. It's unclear how you leave the Feywild, but your goal is to find out how he knew this, to increase the renown, to promote your bar, spa.
Frankenstein
Bar,
monstrosity
spa,
of money
bakery,
making.
so that people will come visit you, right? Get the word out, and find any evidence of slavery or the death of his wife and child to try to tie the whole adventure together.
Okay. You know there is a Greyhawk campaign called the slave that involves the slave. I'm familiar with that.
Did my Varka
Oh,
look
there's
weird?
Doris. Doris is up.
How did my Varka look?
Where was Varka? I didn't see Varka.
They didn't see what
Varka's that one.
This is Varka. Oh, come on! It's fantastic.
Very good.
Oh my god, the squad.
That's great.
Yeah, they are.
I wanted this table's
You did really good.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't draw for sure.
Doris, that's great.
Dude, all of them.
Oh, look at you. Baron.
I like dragon.
Very androgynous. I like that.
Dang, who's the Giga Chat over there that he's grabbing?
I have no idea.
Who is...
Granny Smith.
Why does Granny have the handsome Squidward face?
And she's single.
Is there a
Grandpa's
grandpa?
snail tongue, yeah.
Is there a grandpa snail?
Who's your daddy?
Oh, I just smacked my nose.
Is all the drawing in? Are we good?
I mean, unless you count me drawing Theodore.
Oh my gosh, look who's here!
Oh my god, hello!
And you are
I thought we had lost you.
No, I just had random. You're wrapped.
You missed the draw the NPC section that we started with tonight. So your adventure.
Good thing we turned this table down.
Jungle adventure.
It's the only way we could fit all.
You collected a crown of madness that transformed your
I'm not
tour
sure
guide
we
into
fit
a
any
demon.
more people than before.
Yes.
But it's
You
much
have
more
the
comfortable.
artifacts.
I appreciate the change.
I like this.
Yeah,
I
you
like
weren't
this.
slammed up against the wall.
Dude, so you know
Yeah.
what I actually did? I took your notes for like the 3 sessions I missed,
Yeah.
and I put them in ChatGPT, and it gave me like, I have like 2 minutes to catch up. Like, oh, I need
It
to know.
scanned everything I wrote.
Yeah, I can send it to you.
You put my notes in ChatGPT and it actually transcribed it?
Yep, it told me all about what happened in combat.
Oh my goodness.
It was pretty creepy.
I'm kind of surprised.
It knew about us.
No, just think how
Where's the
creative your
cameras?
handwriting is legible.
Okay. I'll take those.
Because for me, they're gonna cut my head off first.
But welcome
They
back.
can't read my writing.
Isn't that scary that AI could read my
AI can't
notes?
replace you.
Your handwriting is perfect.
Oh, thank you.
There's no surprise that AI, I bet it was originally trained on your handwriting. That would not surprise me at all.
Wait, hang on a second. Ah, it's a robot.
Hey.
Are we getting a color drawing? What's going on over here?
He's going all out. You're still drunk? Oh, I didn't know that. But glad you were able to.
So are you all
going
caught
out
up in general? So you've got the Crown of Magic, you've got a tree house. Snowman invited you to a party.
I think it's
At the party, you've already recognized one of your friends. There's a giant Christmas tree. A tree head shaped like a Christmas tree. Who you see in the kind of there's the main kind of
I'm not super familiar with tabletop RPGs section. I knew that as a video game. I didn't know that was a game. Maybe we'll do it.
Yeah, it's based on it.
That makes sense. Like most of those games.
But how about this?
We gotta talk
If we
about-
don't finish today, next week, I'll bring one big chocolate chip cookies.
because I know you're playing.
I am, but I'm not much further. I haven't had much time.
Wait.
Neither have I.
Quick question. Does anyone have a nut allergy? I put walnuts in my chocolate chip cookies.
I'm fine.
You're not ours.
No, we're a bunch of mixed nuts here, just
Well,
like
that goes without saying.
I like
but
it. Wait, no.
that goes without saying.
Yeah, you can't have a D&D party that isn't a bag of mixed nuts.
That's true.
I was gonna say, there is one exception. When you have 7-year-old kids, there's just one kind of thing. But it's people that have not developed compassion.
What?
There's an exception to that every D&D table is a bag of mixed snacks. It's when you have a bunch of 7-year-olds forming a D&D table, and then you're playing D&D with people that don't have a sense of compassion.
Are you sure that
I mean, we're still nuts.
It's not mixed up, it's just one kind of humans without
Murder
compassion.
hobos.
Not just murder hobos. Murder hobos without moral compasses.
And that's, I
That's
mean,
still
that
just
is
murder hobo.
I
I was gonna say you played with a murder hobo that had a moral compass.
That's just the same thing.
Like all.
No,
maybe that's the way D&D was.
Well, yeah, I would love.
I have a bunch of 7-year-olds with no conscience.
I don't know.
The murder part kind of takes away some of the, you know.
What, getting Mathara? Go get her! I just did a playthrough again where it was about her. I love her so much. She's my favorite
I mean, I showed it's my first session without an entire kid. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to fancy write this thing down because I don't know how to
Mathara
read
isn't
this
even
book.
need that evil.
So you're planning to
she's
do
just
emotionally, or do you want to try to work? Do you have a potion?
What's up?
Is that a potion? I was doing design.
So's Lazel!
It's Coke. Cane. I mean cola.
It's what?
It's Coke. I mean cola.
Characters are here approaching the front of the castle. The castle has basically see-through walls made of ice.
Where are our characters?
Here. The back part of the castle has an outdoor exposed ice garden with an ice lake with a bridge going over the ice lake. That's where the treant is standing that you can see through the thing.
What ice lake?
That blue area is an ice garden. It's an outdoor ice garden with a treant.
Ice sculptures.
There are other people here. So this is a crowded castle. There are people milling about. This area is food and people mingling. So you enter into kind of the dining area, but the real action is in this back room, which is a dance hall. So this is a bandstand along this wall here. The bandstand has a band of basically Tatooine origin playing hot jazz from the 1930s to a very excited crowd.
Isn't it in Star Wars? Isn't it called Jizz?
Yeah,
It's called Jizz.
This is 100%.
It's called. It's a fusion of jazz.
Can I take back everything I just said?
You said it's from Tatooine. That means it's hot Jizz.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Is there a problem?
No, this is winter court. Make it cold jizz.
Oh yeah.
Big Wig whispers to his friends and say, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there a legend or rule that if you eat the food of fairies,
I was thinking about that.
you're stuck in the world and you can't leave?
Oh, no. Much worse. They get your soul. But that's only if you take without asking. It's all about being a good guest.
Without being invited.
Yeah. True. That and also something about this is actually Cam. He's like dropping the accent entirely.
Would I know if eating the food would endanger?
Late stage necromancy.
Can I give him advantage? Because I hold hatred.
Okay.
Might as well give him guidance. D4.
So there are also two snowmen that are acting as doormen out front.
Like bouncers?
Correct.
Hold on.
No, we have to deal with it. Everything's fine.
You're the wizard. You might know. If we eat fairy foods, are we stuck in this realm? There's a rule that a legend. If you eat the food of the fae, you're not allowed to leave. You're stuck there forever.
Can I do a
History check?
Wait, what was this roll? I thought we just had a roll. What did you get?
He rolled real bad.
You got an 11. Okay, so you think that that's just anti-Fae propaganda, promulgated primarily by Fae-hating elementals. Really is where you think that originated.
We have a source for that information too, so.
Yeah. You guys have a fire elemental you can summon and check.
I don't know. I think I want to kill a bunch of refugees.
Oh, can I do that?
Oh, you do have the fire elemental.
Is that like
You're in an ice realm.
Hold it. What did I got the extra dimensional storage space. That's what you guys threw up. I got the bag of holding.
are they guiding us inside?
Yeah, they're inviting you in. Welcome. We heard you were coming. It's very exciting.
Wonderful to be part of your gathering. Thank you for inviting us.
The Baron will be giving a presentation after 3 or 4 dances, so please dance as soon as you can.
Wait, who has
Thank
the relic?
you very much.
Who has the relic?
Okay, Raph, let's go.
I was only
There's a bandstand where they're...
No, it was
It's in the bag of holding.
You have
Who has the bag of holding?
I have the bag of holding.
Okay.
What's the relic?
The crown of bones that we got from the desert.
the one that turns you into that abyssal nightmare thing.
Yeah, it turns you into
Oh, I remember. Okay.
And he wants it. The Baron.
Well, he wants to analyze it.
He wants it.
Let's go look at it up here.
It'll further the
we're not
plot.
going to let that happen.
And one of those good barons you hear about.
So as you guys start entering, there's 2 stairwells going up on either side, grand stairwells, kind of suspended in ice, very kind of magical looking, right? All the light in here is kind of ambient blue light coming from kind of radiant ice or something. The stairwells appear to go up onto the roof, where there are icicles sticking up. Stalactites, stalagmites.
Stalactites. Stalagmites.
The top looks strange, right? The ice structures look horn. I mean, there's lots of horns or like strange, kind of maybe they were crafted to be decorative or something. Maybe they light up, but they're not doing anything right now. They just look odd. On the roof, those stairwells lead up to the roof. At the tables, there are many people, mostly elves, mostly kind of pale elves, enjoying various delicacies. There's snow cones. There are absolutely delicious flavored ices. There are iced beverages of different kinds, but everything is cold. There's nothing that's
Three snow cones right away.
yeah, okay. Oh, as you
brain
enter
freeze.
through that entryway as well, there are display cases on both sides. Someone give me a perception check.
I will. Hang on. I have a very high thing in that. Hang on.
Displays on
26.
That's very high.
Hang on.
That's basically
So what you notice is in the ice,
Perception.
there are
19.
creatures frozen in the ice. Not necessarily
Like
human
Amber.
creatures, but like maybe a dinosaur outline,
I got a 23.
or like
We're thinking
maybe like a giant like Yeti-looking creature.
no flying saucers
But he
though.
notices, like when you're looking at it, you notice that there's like a hook horror that looks kind of familiar to you. Like all hook horrors kind of look the same, but this one's kind of the same size as a hook horror you've seen before.
Give me my
And it
life.
looks suspended in ice. Like it's unclear whether it's alive or dead, but there's definitely, and they're hard to see. Right? The ice is thick. The ice isn't really brightly lit. It's glowing, but there's definitely a hook horror.
you guys. Wait a minute.
Don't know that.
Big week upon hearing that, guys, doesn't it look like the hook horror we found in the mines that we were trying to excavate, and we helped the babies reach into the underworld, and they become our friends?
I wasn't there.
May I ask a question? Am I able to see like any sort of, I guess, breath under the ice to indicate that it's alive?
You do not see it. It's a solid brick of ice, maybe 10 feet thick.
Well, sure,
And
but
it's
even
kind of
so,
in
you'd still be
there.
able to see like a bit of like something like fogging off from breath.
No, I mean the ice is not perfectly clear. It's radiating some kind of light, and there's cracks and fissures throughout the ice. So you're unclear. If it was breathing, you would not be able to tell. I don't think, but you very much doubt that it's breathing.
Okay.
Big Wig turns to attack and say, "Attack!
All the people in there.
Get ready to
That's
greet
all that I can
hook
bring with
horror
me.
before we leave."
Can I go into the dance room?
Absolutely.
The dice are rolling.
Maybe the fun-loving dryad is there I can dance with.
Yes. As soon as you enter the dance hall, Canifer approaches you immediately. Canifer is the satyr. And he says, "Welcome. It's glad, so excited to see you. We've heard that you were coming. May I have this first dance?"
Yes, I will take that first dance.
I saw a dryad here. Do I see?
I mean, there are plenty of dryads here, but none contain the dancing skills of me.
Are you sure? Let me see a sample.
He starts dancing an elaborate jig.
I start dancing with
Yes, okay, so you're now dancing with him. We will get back to that. Dang it. You've come in soon behind him, wanting to dance with him, but he snubs you. He looks down at you as he walks past, and you hear,
Who snubs you?
Elves from the Feywild and dwarves.
you hear Raxus, the drow mage, scoff and laugh at you as you are not dancing with Canifer. Ha!
And I say, you and a beautiful maiden such as yourself could show me up?
Please, I've been here for years. This is basically my party.
Then let's see who can stay on their feet longer.
Oh, please, be my guest. I'm bored and tired of your ridiculousness. And she kind of walks off with an air of superiority. Anyway, where's everybody else?
If I see that happen, I go over to.
I guess that's me and
over to dance with him.
which one are you?
Oh, you guys start some kind of three-person jigaloo?
It's the dancing from Rapunzel.
I got a 3 and a 17 as my
Oh, I'm sorry. Not the bugbear.
Dance?
Sorry. Is the bugbear in there too?
You guys started dancing?
Yeah.
So you're dancing. Dance, mingle, watch the dancers engage in some other activity.
Hi, can I go talk to some, like,
Oh,
some people?
absolutely.
Like, start talking.
You're the talk of the town. We knew you were coming. One of the reasons that I'm here is actually because I heard you're coming. You're speaking to a very well-dressed elf. They are thrilled to have you there. They offer you a snow cone.
I'll take the snow cone.
Flavor,
Cherry.
cherry, and he waves his hand over and he's like, "Oh, it's white cherry." So you're enjoying a snow cone. Dance, mingle,
Hiding.
watch, hide. Where would you like to hide?
Anywhere there's like a dark corner without a lot of people in it.
Do you want to move? You could go out to the garden. There's an outdoor garden.
What?
There's that blue area with a river.
Yeah.
That's a river of ice, and it's an outdoor garden. A Christmas tree-shaped treeette, who you know, with ornaments that represent various guilds and factions in Greyhawk.
You didn't meet us yet.
What?
You weren't there when we met.
Yeah, no, I don't know this.
There's a very friendly treeette.
I'm trying to hide. I don't want to talk to
Do you want to hide behind me?
You
I can hold
offer
very still.
stuff to keep you safe behind him.
Or you can hide in my branches.
I run.
Okay.
You want to hide?
I'll go up and talk to him.
Oh yeah. How you been? It's great to see you. We knew you were coming. We hear you over the fantastic bar, bakery, sauna.
Definitely not inside of a tree either.
It's a tree?
No.
No.
Wait a sec. Is it a tree?
You gotta play something near the bar.
The trees are our theme. It is a living tree that houses us.
It's a
and
high
keeps
bar.
us- Oh, I'm not there. I'm not there.
I would love to check it out. This sounds fantastic.
Well, you can come in.
You have earned 1 renown point for the party. So your renown score is currently at 1. We need to track renown. Oh, here I can use a D6. So renown is at 1.
Oh, don't use a D6. We're gonna do better than that. Here's a
It
D20.
triggers at 6.
Oh, buddy, I got you on better.
So you're outside. Are you going to start a little chill out session on the ice?
Well, I want to go groupie the bandits.
Okay. So you make nice with the tree and then head to the band. You're dancing.
I'm gonna join the dancing.
All right. So you walk into the dance area. A fun-loving dryad with bright red leaves approaches. This is Darius, the friendly, fun-loving dryad, and she starts doing the robot. And she's excited to dance with you.
I join her in doing the robot.
Oh.
I'm a little off beat.
Yes. Yeah. No, definitely. She's excited to be dancing with you on dance number 1. Cody, you're up.
Okay.
Can you move the gray one on the right? Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to commune with Raxus.
So you walk in and saddle up next to Raxus. Raxus is bemusedly observing the goings on at the dance, seeing the robot, and he's like, what? How? Why?
My character would like to challenge to a battle of knowledge of the fake horns, where they witness to guide through.
Oh, the horns are part of the helmet I just drew on them.
A battle with the fake horde here during the party? How gauche. Please, enjoy yourself. Have a snow cone.
You know, I'm hearing only cowardice coming from your lips.
Cowardice? Cowardice? All pride.
He just arrived.
He flurries his cape and storms off.
I'm going to give him a 3 using a portent to cause him to trip.
You cause him to trip? Does he get to save against tripping?
No, I say, okay, so you say walking the base reaction, you almost always do. Who's this when all the 3 on their die to walk? They would. Okay, so when all the 3 on their die to walk.
What happened? We were too noisy.
They rolled a 3 on your die to attempt to walk.
I'm sorry, you got an unhealthy.
On a D20?
Fate twist around.
I got a 16.
I give you a 3.
So I rolled a 3?
No, I'm saying I was gonna wonder if should I use my portent of a 3, which is incredibly bad odds, to cause him to spontaneously trip.
But I think I saved.
No, there's no save.
I just tripped.
Whatever die you just rolled, he's replacing it with a 3.
And so he trips and falls on his face, and then does a roll and springs up with incredible grace. And the other dancers all turn in amazement at Rax's obvious flourish as he throws his cape over over his shoulder and heads back to the snow cone machine.
Want to come hide with me, dude?
I finished
Lore question.
Yes.
Wait, what the frick is wrong?
Is it? Wouldn't it be very strange to see two drow in one place? Or would that be something
This is like
that's
the log pile.
I thought drow were like persona non grata.
On the surface, they're very rare.
Yeah.
We're now in the Feywild.
Okay, so
In the
it's
Fey world. You have no idea.
Go talk to them.
There's all sorts of races and
but no one's
creatures
reacting
here.
to the fact that there's
At all.
a drow.
No, these people are cool. We're at a Hollywood party. No one is reacting to anything.
I'm going to talk to them.
Except for you guys, actually. They actually are kind of impressed you're there.
I'm probably dancing.
You're dancing? Would you like to be dancing with Fidget, a playful pixie?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So she's flying around you, but she seems to be kind of playfully pestering you, tying your shoelaces together and just being kind of obnoxious as you dance.
Fidget or dance?
Fidget.
Okay.
But you are dancing with Fidget.
Oh, she ties my shoelaces together?
Yes.
I'll take my shoes off.
Oh, nice.
And now you're gonna
They
get
tie your shoelaces to your toes.
So me and Bigwig were discussing the Hokor that's frozen.
Correct. So you're still in the entryway.
So we were gonna ask maybe the Baron, maybe just somewhere there's a meet and greet or do a little more talking and start asking about it.
Right. So the Baron's not here yet. Your rumors that he'll be here on the third dance. You're not really sure when that will be. But the people at the tables in this main room are talking, and I think there's someone's already joined one of those tables and is chatting. But it's mostly just party small talk, gossip, that kind of stuff. But you can definitely join in those conversations. Okay. And you're trying to drive the conversation to talk about
The Hokors that are stuck in the ice.
oh yes, the Baron has impeccable taste. Creatures from across the multiverse are brought here.
Should we freeze them alive?
Correct, their life force fuels the castle's illumination and incredible firework pyrotechnic displays.
Is that not immoral?
It's beautiful.
We're in the Feywild, so there is no morality here. There is just business.
Beautiful and charming and enchanting. Have you not seen it before?
Nothing like this.
We understand that you guys have opened your own bar, bakery, spa. Have you considered having any...
It's a bit of a resort slash church.
Are you going to have any entertainment or...
It's in Clearwater, Florida.
We're friends with the Hokors. We've saved them before. I'm not sure we could entertain any sort of anything like that.
Oh, interesting. Did you want to say anything, Bigwig, while we're chatting at the table?
Bigwig, well, I want Bigwig to go to another table and say, like, I'm just curious. Are there any other warriors here? I would like to exchange stories and tell you more about how we went through the mines and defeated a drake, how we went to the temple and found the relic.
The relic? You brought the relic?
Who am I talking to?
A fairly young-looking elf. This elf does not appear to be a snow elf or whatever these kind of frost elf people are. It looks like more like your traditional forest elf, Legolas elf kind of situation.
Oh, my name's Bigwig. What's your name?
My name is Elon.
Interesting name.
Elon Musk is here. Oh god. Raw initiative.
I was like, don't kill him, don't kill him. Anyway, the Bigwig says, like, yes, the relic is only one of the many things that we have found in our adventures.
Tell me more. May I get you a snow cone or some other food or whatever? Would you like to see
I actually would like to network, but yes, in our treehouse, we have numerous relics. For example, I have a trident belonging to the High Evolutionary.
The High Evolutionary?
Yes.
You don't say?
Yes.
I was at his coming out party, what, like only 60 years ago? Oh, he came out?
You came out?
That's brave. What do you... And you earned your party one renown point for bringing up the treehouse and promoting it to these elves.
Yeah, it turns out we have multiple things we have found in our adventures. Come to our treehouse, schedule an appointment, and I'll be glad to end.
Oh, I cannot wait. This sounds like quite an adventure.
I will say there were two things that I'm like, When you said like a forest or like not forest, a like snow elf, I just imagine like the little like tiny ones you'd see in Santa's workshop.
Yes.
Oh wait,
actually.
oh, it's actually
Pretentious. No, that's not what I intended.
Yeah. I mean, you said Eel, and I was like,
Very
oh, I would, you know, if I were a wizard of some kind, I'd cast Raven People Man, but it doesn't seem that. It seems like it's already in effect.
Yes.
So, what else is going? Is there's dancing going on? Is there like a certain band playing?
There is a band along. There's a bandstand along the wall to the right.
Yeah.
And it's a very eclectic dance, like kind of like modern music, swing jazz kind of music.
Oh, okay.
With a Tatooine beat, but she made Tatooine during.
No, it's actually the name of what it is. It's actually
Yeah. I'm backing away from that a little bit though.
Is there anyone else that's like still up in the dance? Who's the guy that
You entered the dance
or something?
There is Granny Snail Tongue.
Oh.
She eyes you curiously as you enter. She is a very hideous green hag.
She is not hideous. Look at that chin.
Look at that jawline.
Yeah.
Is that a rose in their mouth?
No, that's in the snail tongue.
That's her snail tongue. Take a closer look.
So there's the granny and there's anyone else?
There are other people in the dance hall that are not currently dancing.
I make my way over to the granny with a wink.
Oh, yes. She goes, I've been waiting for you. I hear you know how to foxtrot.
I do. I know how to waltz. I know how to swing. I know a lot.
And she escorts you out of the dance floor and you begin dancing.
Also, by the way, his voice has become like way more proper English and like elegant as opposed to the how's it going? Just suddenly seeing the granny like, yarg.
So you were outside talking with the tree age. You've now entered back in and you're approaching the dance band.
Pretty good.
I'll be right back.
Is anyone else watching the band, or everyone's just too busy?
Most of the party is actually dancing with.
I mean, I'll watch the band if we're watching.
No, I mean like any of the other guests.
Yeah, there are people kind of like standing and watching their.
Look at it. It's a mosh pit, man.
Are they any good?
I'm not.
What?
I'm not.
No, the band.
Oh, the band. I thought you were talking about the dancers.
Do a performance check. So technically,
It's cute
not
that you think that.
aesthetically.
Yes.
You're trying to evaluate their musicians.
Yeah.
Performance is
Charisma.
It's true.
Charisma base. So if you're intelligence based, ask them if you can do an investigation check.
Oh,
I still rolled an 11.
Plus?
11 plus
You're a bard, so
17, I guess.
plus 4, so 15.
To get your AC up, I also got the worries.
I mean, not amazing, but they're definitely able to play a tune, and they appear to be like one of those bands that plays the parties, right? They're not going to sell records; they're going to show up and play covers. As a 7th level bard, this is bananas.
So
Oh my god.
I'll walk away with a little bit of shade and like look down my nose and stuff like,
What's your master?
No. I grab him and I'm gonna walk him up on stage in the middle of a song. I'm gonna frog march.
So the concertmaster is a half orc, but a very short half orc wearing a tuxedo. And he takes note of you approaching and he eyes you curiously.
And I say,
He looks to you.
I'm pushing back. I don't want to run stage.
Are you
"You're a bard! How could you not do this?"
Yeah, but these guys are like,
You have to,
I think I'm too good for that.
I can take it.
Show them.
then show
Show them.
That
you have to earn
convinces me.
renown.
That
I'll
convinces me.
17. I'll give you 17 on your performance roll down.
If you don't, I will.
No,
it.
that convinces me. I
That
would
can be
go.
okay.
If they will
So
not push me
I
off.
march him up there, and I say, "From the tree house," and I tell him a little bit about our place. We are going to provide free spa service and time in a resting relaxation for the man or woman who can beat my friend here in a
Fiddle contest.
in a fiddle contest.
Are you fiddling? No, live. No. I want. Are you gonna go up on stage?
Battle of the bands, yeah.
I'm gonna go with the. This is like a Marty McFly to play with him type of thing.
Electric guitar, whatever you want.
No. So if I'm going on stage,
And you know what? All of you get to be the ones who judge who wins.
I want to get to the third song.
So you're just gonna comp along, just kind of vamp with the band. You're not soloing. You're just
No, we're gonna. But I'm gonna push them to start a second song.
okay. So we will start the second song.
Yeah.
So are the dancers going to continue dancing, or do you want to change partners? Everybody happy with your partner?
I would have marketed Dancing with Hannaford, right?
Yes.
And he was the one that did his solo and it was amazing.
Correct. He has got moves. He is a very good dancer.
Dance so well, you should go to our bar, our treehouse, and I'll buy you a drink.
Really? Now I've heard interesting things about your treehouse that it's just opened and you actually don't have much of a dance floor or any disco lights. And as he says this, you look up and the lights in this place are way more astounding than you initially thought. There's like dance balls, but like they go up into the roof fades away or something, and it's like space, and the lights from the disco balls are hitting other very far away disco balls that are connecting to other disco balls. So it looks like a matrix of light, and then pulses of color, mostly blues and purples, are zooming through it kind of to the rhythm of the music. The matrix. And he's like, I installed the lighting system here to accompany my dance style.
This is amazing. I'm trying to boost his ego.
Yes, yes. His ego is boosted.
It's amazing. If you visit us and help us,
I would be very interested in seeing your treehouse. And he assumes you're hiring him to do the install, and will give you another. He's already telling people that he's doing the job, right? And so your amount is now 3. Okay, so I'm making sure everybody's getting enough time. We're gonna kind of move to the next stage, but go ahead.
Can I get the person I was talking to, I gather a bunch and start gambling with them? And start telling them, hey, you know, we have a whole gambling room here at the casino. Yeah, we have a casino with
Now, what kind of games do you play?
We cannot own a casino. You need to be 14 and over to build a casino.
It's fine, they don't know that.
roll dice.
And you have a dice set or something?
Dice, cards, anything, I just start pulling them out.
Well, there's a private room. Should we go to the private room and do some gambling there?
Yeah.
So they will escort you into this room, and it's actually more like a library or a den. We have like 2 dice. Smoke-filled room.
Here, I got crystals, I got ball, I got elephant. What you want?
No, does anybody go with her? Don't go alone.
Want an empty bullet casing?
I'll go.
Okay, thank you.
I'm done dancing, I'll go with that.
No, no father go with her.
I have this sleight of hand.
So yeah, they take you to, it's a sitting room, like a library kind of situation. There's cushioned chairs, couches. They kind of push them away so you can start rolling dice on the floor. And they find this very kind of ghetto and exciting. This is a very like, we're gambling. How do we do it?
I'm going to teach them really made-up rules.
Okay.
Yeah, so that I always win.
Oh yes,
You're not
yes.
inviting the pirate over to teach you the gambling? Oh, buddy, take me over here.
Dancing.
That's it.
No, I was gambling with her.
Oh, you moved to the dance hall. Okay.
Yeah, both.
You're still dancing. You know, you're
I'm
conducting.
promoting and
I'm in the gambling room. I'm just keeping an eye on her.
So I don't tire.
Raxus.
So the attempt to ruin Rax's reputation failed horribly.
Correct.
How does the catering look at that?
How did what?
Does the catering staff really need help?
Interesting. So the catering staff, most of the catering is kind of underneath,
Like catering staff, waiters, servers.
underneath these stairs, right? And as you approach underneath the stairs, the first thing you notice is that the wait staff is primarily human. They're tall, kind of like Vikings. They all kind of look like Vikings, and they're all wearing very strange choke collars around their neck.
What colors?
like
choke collars, like very tight. Almost,
Bigwig didn't notice this right away.
No, he hasn't really investigated the weight staff yet. But there's interesting. It's an interesting, and they don't seem that happy.
Can I do an identify spell on the collar?
What is it?
Can I cast identify on the collar?
Yes.
What is it?
It's some kind of magical item that does constriction magic.
I know exactly how it is.
Yeah, it's a constriction collar that's used to enforce slavery.
Okay. It's time for genocide. I will.
And there's about 15. I guess you now kind of like look around. There's about 15 or so of these Viking waitstaff guys.
I will report this to Bigwig and say it's time to start a slave revolt.
So you're gonna go over to that section. Let's do Jacob. Let's go here.
If I overhear this and I wink towards you guys, is it
I can use some help.
We just gained 3 more notoriety points for starting trying to play whatever. It just goes to
Where are you? Oh, you're gonna start battling with the pixie and do strange magic as well.
I'm trying to play a trick back.
What trick are you going to play on the pixie?
I have a coin that I've enticed her with, and I teased
You're teasing her with a magic coin.
but I
Crusted
Oh yeah,
vegetation.
no, it's like a cat. She's chasing it like it's a light. And interestingly enough, the band starts kind of playing into this, and you're kind of playing like a Flight of the Bumblebee kind of like chase the coin song.
oh no.
Yeah, that's part of his bard's repertoire. He's immediately picked up on this and driving the band in a kind of impromptu way.
Alright, so he's just asked Bigwig about slavery and the servant staff.
Correct.
I'm gonna say I should make a distraction with the fire elemental and melt these hook wars out of the ice.
Bigwig says, go ahead and do it. I don't tolerate slavery. I tell Acker, take me to the waitstaff.
We still have one more dance before he gets your
Make a distraction. Summon the fire elemental.
I'm gonna do my best to summon it, but make it look like I'm not involved at all.
Okay. No. So you begin summon. Can I pause that right now until we're gonna have something happen right in 20 seconds? Okay. So and then you're going with him
I'm going with
to
Alfred.
investigate the waitstaff.
Okay.
wait with me?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Waitstaff. Okay, here's a question. When I get to the waitstaff, I ask them, so you all have these collars. Are they
Language are you
magically...
using?
Huh?
What language are you using?
Common.
They do not speak common.
Try Elvish.
They do not speak Elvish.
I try Halfling.
They do not speak Halfling.
I'll use the tongue spell on it so they can communicate.
Okay. After you...
So tongues allows him to communicate in their language. Can he both ways?
Both ways. Okay.
Curlers is being 7th level.
So you cast tongues. So you walk up to the waitstaff. They offer you a tray of snow cones and. Are there any other frozen desserts I should know, like
ice cream.
ice cream?
Frozen yogurt, baked Alaska. Ooh, a combination of ice cream and fire.
I have a D&D cookbook, so I could probably just pull that up sometime.
So we're gonna pause as he's casting the spell. We're gonna pause that.
So, who is there anyone open for dance interviews? I know you said something about like switching people.
Yes. You can switch. Your renown is now 3, and as you finish your dance and move into the second dance, Raxus has kind of raised an eyebrow with you.
Raxus, which one is that?
Raxus is
the elf jerk.
The one who scoffed at Acker.
And there's like a competition against him for like band stuff, right?
He's joined the band, but he's just vamping along. He hasn't really started strutting his stuff. He did start playing a kind of theme around the chase the coin thing with the pixie, but you can tell he's not playing his. You've seen him do his magic.
I'll see. So the elf guy, we know he's a douche. What has happened with the guy so far? I forgot.
He's looking at you.
No, I mean, like, what has happened in the past? Like, why do we know
He tricked, did a somersault, and he flipped his cape, and it was
No, that's not what he did. He was racist to the dwarf, and then he refused to get into a discussion of the fake ones with me.
Wait, hang on. Is it the warlord guy with the... Is it Varka?
No.
Barca hasn't showed up yet, though.
No, yeah. That's what I was wondering.
So
since he's showing interest, I invite him over.
Oh yeah, he approaches. May I have this dance?
I was going to ask you the same.
Oh, fantastic! And he starts. I mean, it's kind of like
pull him into it.
What's the Harry Potter family?
The ghost dancing around the top.
No. The love story.
Wingardium Leviosa?
No. When the girl and her dad are dancing at the wedding. When Luna's dancing.
Nargles.
I don't remember that. Shoot. I didn't
Yeah. No, it's not good. It's not good. But he's very serious, but his moves are appalling.
And I am making up for where he's going. I mean, I'm a rogue, so I know how to do some fancy footwork here. So where he's slipping, I'm making up for it.
Nice. Looks great.
And I am trying to lean into it more, just trying to put some more emphasis, nice to meet you and stuff like that. Try to add some charm.
Yes.
I'm playing along more to this now rather than the.
So the theme has shifted.
Yeah, well,
Neither did I.
Go ahead.
it seems like Bigwig is being pretty obvious in his.
Frustration.
Yeah.
Yeah, in case you didn't see it, I'm starting to get into a rage.
So what I would like to do is I'm playing towards this because I want to draw the crowd's attention.
Yeah, draw the crowd's attention.
Are you going to stand up and do a solo?
Sure.
You're going to stand up and do a solo?
I will bust out a lyre solo for Raxus and
Okay. So where are you going?
Is this the stairs that they're under?
kind of
Sure, that's fine. Yeah, that's good.
Absolutely.
I was actually thinking under those stairs, but this is kind of the same. Those are the dancers, Cody?
No, these are the skeletons. I had to bring our servants with me.
Okay, fine. Yes. Put her down.
So you're under that stairwell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to call Roxas and Theo to the middle of the dance floor for a solo to get the entire crowd around them.
Yeah.
Do you know the song?
Which paladins have an aura?
Maul of the King.
Any paladin have an aura?
There's the two paladins.
I don't know, but let's just do a
If you can convince the band into it, it could just become a whole song or something.
Never heard that song before.
It's valid.
I won't take any money, but each of the rats will take one song.
So that just gives him
Theodore does kind of have to do it. He would hand you
30 classes.
the sheet of paper for it.
Guys, we start a riot here. They're going to come and start a riot at our house.
I'm like Slash, I don't know how to
Really pushing it.
Oh, he's putting dice down.
Where was the ice?
And we're in the room with the D8s.
The reporters are here.
Okay.
And there's other,
biggest eyes on the field.
you notice the reporters, but before that, he had seen what appeared to be maybe a velociraptor or some kind of dinosaur.
A dragon, a dinosaur, and a yeti.
Yeah, and then there was some kind of abominable snowman furry beast in there as well.
and your ancients, right?
Do they stack with other?
So the Baron's not here yet?
The Baron is not here. Your understanding is that he was going to be here on the third song. You think you might be at the second song.
Okay, so we just kill everyone in this ballroom real fast.
So what's the second song?
The second song is the song that it's kind of going on right now, and he's taken the song into the Chase the Coin theme. Then he had the Love Good Dance theme, and now he's standing up to take a solo. I don't know what the solo is all. This is to get attention.
Also, furthermore, the guy that I'm dancing with is an elf, right? I'm speaking in his tongue. Oh, drow. Does he speak elf? Yeah, so I'm speaking in his native tongue. I know elf.
Okay.
No, so I've caught his attention, and I'm inviting him to watch us to the middle of the dance.
Yeah.
To try and get the crowd.
Night Fever, is that what they're playing?
No, it's like almost like a tango.
A tango!
Like a very
Theo is eating this up.
The band has dropped into a tango. A very romantic, passionate tango.
Theo has the
hag. Who's dancing? Is someone dancing with the hag?
Who was with the hag? I was, but then I hit slush.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the hag.
Can you put these dice on that stairwell?
Is the numbers matter? Like
Yeah, just 1 through 7. I think if you could just line them up. 3, 4.
D30 over there. I think it's
D30's here.
Thank you.
Did you even know that D6 by the way?
No, I think I'm good.
Got it.
Oh, I put it out
1,
there.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so while this was going on, so while you're casting tongues, while you're summoning the fire elemental, while your dance moves are inspiring people to come see your incredible treehouse, kind of three things happen at once.
See, that's how they don't know you're
On the west stairwell, there is two giant hobgoblins coming down the stairs. These guys are massive. They are dressed in armor, like plate mail armor. They are wielding, like they have giant swords out, two of them. Their backs are like quivers of javelins, right? As you look up to them, you also see that the roof has, similar to those blue and purple lights that you saw on the dance floor, the
Tights from the city.
are now, there's light emanating out, up and down, like there's a rhythmic pulsing going on the roof as these guys come down. On that side, that stairwell, in kind of military precision, a group of 7 hobgoblins are walking down the stairs. And they are looking at Bigwig, who evidently expressed some kind of military martial interest at some point, and evidently these guys have come have a talk with you about that. But they haven't gotten there yet, they're still coming down the stairs. So, did you want to say something?
Oh, no,
Go ahead.
I was going to say, kind of off topic, how much money have we been making from the gambling?
Oh, in the gambling? Yeah. All the money. So, we've been gambling for only about 1 turn, but you're up like 250 gold, and they're like taking off rings that look like they're worth a ton, right? They are loving this game. They've never played a better game.
We're playing dice, and I told them my mage hand is invisible, and it's just, moving the dice.
Where are you going to take the
They think that's part of the game too. They're loving all of it, right? They're casting mage hand and doing strange things. Okay, so now we're gonna go kind of in initiative order, and we'll go like this way, and then I'll jump in there, and then this way, and I'll jump in
Three things
here.
happened. West stairwell, 2 hobgoblins. Roof with stalagmites, the rhythmic pulsing.
Yes.
Was the third one this
Yeah, the more hobgoblins. Man is doing its thing.
But there's no hostile activity.
Nothing.
yet.
There's been no attack or anything.
Not yet.
But those guys are walking. These guys are kind of like just posted up on the stairs. They've stopped walking. These guys are still walking assertively towards him.
Am I able to get most people's attention to the dance?
Right. So the dance area is closed off.
because we don't
So
know.
everyone's in the dance area taking a gambling and shingling like their life event.
Hold on. Okay. Who's with me? Acker, me. Is anyone else with me? If not, I tell Acker, warn everybody else that there's trouble coming. Get ready.
Okay.
Acker, run.
Can we go in initiative order?
Yeah, sure.
You're not going to get another turn for like 10 minutes.
If I may, could I at least like say something with my guy real quick because I haven't like said much in a while.
Yes, Raxus is. You're tangoing your heart out.
Yeah, so I'm like, don't look over there. Like you know where the goblin things are. Don't look over there. That's not important.
Yeah, no. You're the only thing important.
As are you, darling. As I have like my hand on the precious thing.
Yeah.
With him, careful of opera.
Yeah.
tango.
Love it. Love it. He swoops.
If I may. And he starts like singing to the vocals of whatever tango's going on in Elvish.
Yeah, there's an Elvis choir rising up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's get everybody singing.
And I'm trying to make sure it's like loud enough to turn the heads of the people over there.
I hear the Congress singing.
So there is a wall between the dance area and the...
Never mind, I don't.
How thick is that wall?
It's a glass wall, you can see through it. I mean, it's made of ice, but it is a separate room.
If I,
Are you gonna belt it?
no. If I sing it at a high enough note, can I shout at the? No, I'm joking. I'm not.
What kind of performance check would that
Always
take?
have shatter.
I'm now
We're near the bandstand
I'm
promoting
I
the
said-
treehouse.
Oh, I thought that when he vacated Snail Tongue,
Yes?
I was gonna grab her,
Okay, you grab Snail Tongue.
and I'm gonna ask her. What connection do you have to all this?
I am blaming speed.
Tell me about what's going on here.
Well, I've come to collect tools and dreams.
Oh, Thunderwave. Sorry.
Dreams.
Dreams.
That's fascinating.
Yes, it is.
And
The dreams of the Baron are very dark.
Wait, what did she just say?
The dreams of the Baron are very dark.
Does
She's
anyone,
here to collect.
So you're here
does
to
anyone
collect the
see that
Baron's
as a
dreams.
bad thing?
Oh, and other dreams. There's very interesting people here tonight. The party is all for you.
And any insights on what the finale of the party might be?
Oh, you'll love that.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, brother.
Okay. I would say.
Is there any way you can warn us?
I would say. What?
Do you foxtrot?
I say. I am eager to learn your dream of foxtrot.
Yes. She begins a tango trot of some kind.
Wait, how tall is the hag?
The hag is 5'2".
Okay, he's like a dwarf.
I got a performance check.
Yes.
I got 15 minus 1, 14.
Right. I mean, for this crowd, you're doing
Really
great.
confident.
Yeah, fully confident. You're up. We're doing initiative this way.
Sorry, I'm still gambling.
Okay,
we
so
don't know what's
round
happening
2
outside.
of the gambling, they are now wagering like $500 gold piece rings and losing them. So this round, you're also gambling?
Yeah, we're all three of us are.
So 500 each, so 1,500 is
Actually, can
earned.
are things starting to pop off outside?
I mean, there's been
Can I hear the concert belting at the top of the
I don't know. I mean, it's a party environment. The music has changed. If you wanted to know,
definitely hear my loud singing.
I can hear you singing.
okay.
Yeah, and you're like, is that what? You can see that?
Okay, I'll just keep my head on a swivel.
Okay, and you're in a separate room.
I'm in the gambling room.
So while we're gambling too, I'm gonna ask them, who are we with? Are we with like
Some elves, some ice elves.
are you guys having fun?
What is
Are you guys
that?
having fun?
Oh, we've been waiting for this party for months.
Amazing. If you go to our bar,
Yes?
it's gonna be one good time.
Do you have gambling at your bar?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I cannot wait.
Can I
It may
tell
not
him?
count as a part of our bastion yet, but we can still have
Can I
gambling.
tell him I made all the gambling games like this for
We can't make money out of it until we get to level 14. Is that it?
We can't make and we don't hear anything outside, right? Because we're in a separate
Not,
room.
I mean, it's just party noises still. That's it.
Can I ask if they like kind of
sure we
start
could
looting
still
shit,
have
they
a
have
guard
magic items?
Yeah, it just has to be like a secret game.
You got yourself a swashbuckler around the crew. There's gonna be gambling.
Well, I mean, we have brought some scrolls and wands. Why? Are there more games we can play?
Oh yeah, I want to teach him a new game with the same dice.
Oh,
I heard of it.
excellent.
Oh wait, no, I am.
Are we?
I was dancing.
Yes. You're now tangoing.
I'm tangoing. But I've noticed Bigwig do it, like get it, like marching over. So I go to investigate and see what's
All right, so you leave the dance hall and you walk out. As you exit the dance hall,
Yep.
the guys on the stairwell are, I mean, they seem to know who you are and they are glaring.
Now, do you recognize these guys?
Do I what?
Do you recognize these guys?
I don't think so. No.
Hobgoblins.
Yeah, I'm just hobgoblins. Yeah. Bad news.
Wait, you're a Dragonborn paladin.
Yeah.
You've never come across these guys? Because I sure haven't.
I'm an idiot.
Buddy, we.
And they're glaring at you?
Yeah.
They're glaring at you?
The guys on the stairwell, like when he walks out of the dance hall, like they definitely take notice.
Okay,
Do you notice this?
Notice what?
Yeah, you notice the stink eye.
Notice the stink guy?
I mean, they are like,
Oh, okay.
they're paying attention.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Were they doing that to everyone at the party they can see, or
No,
just him?
just him.
Just him.
And me.
Well, no, and other members of your party.
Well, go
Oh,
on,
sorry,
dance
that's what I
with
meant.
Right,
Like, okay,
they-
so they're stinky eye.
Yeah, but I mean, there's not a lot of people there. There's, I mean, the ones that are there, they've definitely
Okay,
noticed.
this isn't good.
I tell Bigwig natural.
Well, I'm going to snap the Oh, warn everybody else.
Look who you're telling to act natural.
That's why I did it.
Well, I'm a huge giant bunny, but okay.
In a very fancy suit.
Yes, I do have a nice Christmas suit.
Me and him went shopping.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay. What else are you gonna do?
I mean, they haven't attacked yet, so.
Wait, are you next to me?
I moved next to you, yeah.
Okay. Bigwig goes like, do you warn everybody you can in our party? I get the feeling we're not gonna make it out here.
Where's the dance floor? I'm the werewolf guy right there by your hand.
Oh jeez.
Oh god.
Do you see those big
Is that you or is that Cody?
That's Cody, so how about this house right now?
I'm the great werewolf guy with the blonde hair.
And
So these giant, I mean, like, these guys look like you need it.
yeah.
If I may real quick.
Well, I'm in the dance hall.
Okay, yeah, so just put me over there if you can.
Okay.
So that's the dance hall.
Yeah, you're still dancing.
Band is against this wall, so you're over there. He's in the more like, see this, the ladder shape?
Yeah.
That's the bandstand. He's on the bandstand.
Perfect. So the hobgoblins are coming to me.
Those two guys walk up to you specifically.
So I can see this, right? I'm a little high up.
Yeah, from the bandstand, you see, like, you kind of saw Bigwig approach some waiters and start gesticulating. There's definitely something going on. And then you see two, like,
Oh my god, we are familiar. Besties.
Not these guys, like real.
Oh, before anything happens, Bigwig, remember I had one of your rats on my shoulder as a guest?
Yes.
Bigwig turns around and says, go get Bother, go. And he puts her on the board, go.
He has 40 feet of movement.
Huh? Yeah, but at the very least, if something happens, the rat does not get caught
That
in
is
the back.
not lore accurate to rats. Those things move at 5,000 miles an hour, I swear to God.
I don't know if you even looked at my car.
so they have
Well, I
double,
don't know if you've seen a rat.
they have double moved to you. And they say, or the larger, more badass one of them says, so you finally arrived and think that you can start causing trouble at the Great Boreal Ball.
Because I took 2 levels of
What
training,
trouble?
So I can't.
I'm here as a guest.
Well, you're not dancing or enjoying yourself, and he kind of shoves you a little bit in a very, like, I mean, he's definitely moving the trouble.
Bigwig says, excuse me, my issue is in with you. Then Bigwig turns to the staff and says, are you...
Let's hold on that. Cody, you've completed casting tongues on him.
Okay, I'm going to have my familiar with one of the party. Message to Helen saying, got some problems.
So the familiar's in the gambling room?
Yes.
Okay. The familiar is a what?
It's an owl.
An owl flies in and starts screeching that there's
In a
trouble.
whisper only you can hear.
Okay?
Does it say it in common because no one here can speak common?
No, it's because the message only the intended recipient.
Oh my god, I hide the rat.
Anything else?
I'm gonna give a bonus action command to my skeleton.
What are you doing?
If the hobgoblins do anything,
Bomber rats.
If the so there's kind of 3 different hobgoblins. There's the archers,
They can.
there's the captain,
Humans can take
and the
forces of
warlord.
all things.
captain starts getting aggressive, shoot.
And that the warlord is the most badass looking of all of them. The captain is the one that's pushing on Bigwig.
Really?
Oh, I remember the point of the warlord. If anything goes wrong,
We'll know once it goes around.
Jacob, you're up.
Let's see. I'm dancing. Have I been alerted to anything? Have I been alerted to anything?
No, you're part of the tango action.
Yeah.
you're lost in the sauce, man.
I'm dancing. Is anybody telling me something?
No, they said everyone to hide.
I'm like signaling to you, like I'm not sure if like you may be picking it up, but I'm like trying to signal like be ready for combat. I might start something.
Are you talking or just?
I'm not like talking, but I am like signaling like I am like nodding towards your weapon. What?
Do a roll off. If you roll higher than me, then I'll noticed.
Is it going to be like a persuasion or something?
No, he's just trying to just judge his character. He looks so understand.
Perception.
Performance?
Perception or
You have to beat an 11.
I got a 10. What's the bonus you want me to add to this?
I don't.
perception is wisdom. Add your wisdom.
I have expertise in perception, I guess, so I guess 6 plus 6.
Plus 6 plus wisdom.
So you just beat me.
Yeah. So, yeah, be ready for combat. I might be starting something.
I'll start swaying over to you.
So, guys, when it comes to my turn, am I safe to shoot the guy that pushed him?
No, not yet.
It's your turn. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Jacob, are you done?
Where did you move?
Where's you?
Theodore's this one. So you're here?
We're right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I move over to you. I'm like, what's up? Do you tell me? You just tell me to be ready to
Yeah, be ready for combat.
Cody,
and I do kind of like.
are your skeletons there now, or is that for later?
They're here now.
Because
they're here now.
They're set them as a basically member of. We might be soon.
I missed the last part. They're here now.
What? All those dice are your skeletons.
Yes. I'm not doing anything else with my first level.
Something seems to be a bit.
Dancing slash show of influence and power that I'm able to create.
You're up. You're casting fire elemental. Where do you want the fire elemental to be? In the ice or next to the ice?
Next to the ice.
Okay.
And I'm going to start commanding it to melting the creatures out.
Okay. So, I don't even. There's a gasp from the people in there, and they begin moving towards the garden, away from the fire elemental.
Towards the garden over here.
Seems to be suffering some kind of environmental pain. He's not enjoying being in the ice plane of the Feywild at all. He is struggling to stay conscious or stay connected to you or something. Like he's really raging or something. But he is melting into the ice. Where you've placed him, the hook horror is actually probably 5 feet over, so he's melting in towards that Yeti figure. And he's about there. I mean, he's melting about 5 to 7 feet of ice already.
He's still melting.
And this is why we can't.
Is that what you
have
want?
ice.
Melting ice? Yes. Yeah. He is melting, and he's also melting the ceiling, and like he's melting ice.
And then, so that's my action. I saw the owl get to them and warn them, right?
Correct.
And then so I see them perking up too. That's going to change what I'm going to do. I'm going to sort of wander over here with my 45-foot movement. And I'm gonna drop ball bearings and say, oh no, my marble collection. At the base of the stairs here.
That's the stairs up. The stairs, they end down here at the bottom.
This side.
Okay, that's
So I'll
the
do
here side. So you go over there and drop a bag of ball bearings.
Ball bearings at the base of the stairs here.
Gotcha.
And then I'm just like, oh no.
Do they have any ranged weapons?
Yes, so the warlord and the captain have javelins, like a lot of them, and the guys on the stairs have bows and long swords, but the long swords are like
In hand.
and ugly. These are like, not your straight, nice elven long swords. These are ugly
You mean dwarven?
These are hobgoblins.
No, like for the nice ones. Using dwarven.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to insult you.
So that's action, movement, and then like interact with objects. Yeah. And I just bonus action. What's the one where it's like
Dodge?
dodge? Yes.
That means project. That means consider attacks with the strength to get somebody advantage on dex.
Yeah. I can do that as a bonus action as a monk.
And you make it look like a dance flourish, or is it a...
Just stand in place like, oh,
Are you taunting the guys on the stairs? Are you making eye contact with them in any way, or are you...
so sorry guys, those are my marbles.
Okay.
You lost your marbles?
Bigwig. You're standing next to two very pissed off looking hobgoblins.
And I say, hold on for 1 second. I need to ask him for some more food. Then Bigwig speaks to one of the Viking staff in his language.
Correct?
Are you captives?
Yes. We have been captured by the Ice Lord. Please free us.
Are those colors magically linked?
Yes.
How do I destroy it?
I don't know.
Bigwig goes into a rage, grips the collar, and he tries to pull it.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Strength check.
Oh, because I'm raged, I have advantage on strength check. Oh, 15 plus 4, 19.
Okay, so you grab this thing and start pulling it apart. It's ridiculously strong.
Can he add his athletics? Do you have athletics?
Yeah. Athletics is plus 7.
What's that?
Okay, I got 15. Do I add my strength modifier or
It was just a strength check, straight, because he's just pulling it
Okay,
apart.
no athletics at all.
He could have tried to do something athletic to tear it off of the neck.
Well, no, I'd say this is kind of very athletic. Because like, what's it called? I know it's like there's like an actual type of weight thing that you like have to pull apart or something.
Right. No, I saw this more as like a tear the phone book in half, kind of like just a straight strength check. I think he thought he was going to be able to tear it apart.
Yeah.
It was a lot. Like this is designed not to come off with barbarians. Right. These guys are like Vikings, right?
Yeah.
They're not as strong as you, but close, right? These guys are not small.
Bigwig then ask, where's the source of the magic holding you captive?
The Baron has it.
Bigwig takes a tray and opposite the captain. Would you like a snow cone? And then and at the last minute, he flips the food. Pow!
Yes! Who are you hitting?
Huh? The captain.
You're hitting the captain. All right.
Here's your desserts. And then he's moves. No. And then Bigwig moves towards one of the tables. He puts it to the side and ducks behind it because he knows the archers are about to fire. And he takes out his own longbow.
Okay.
So I get behind the table.
So you're not trying to hurt him with the attack. You're just trying to throw drinks on him, basically.
Yeah.
It's not you're not trying to hurt him, right? So you slam the tray and dive behind a table.
Yeah.
Do they get an opportunity attack? Or are you moving it through his square?
Well, they're surprised.
They are holding weapons.
We say they were ready for
Are they surprised?
They are
They
surprised.
had pushed him.
like where he's saying the argument would have said that they had like those knots, like how ready for a fight were they?
They were ready for a fight.
Okay.
Give them,
So they aren't surprised?
What's that?
They aren't surprised then?
Well, no, I mean, they got hit with a tray. They were not expecting to be hit by a tray, but they weren't surprised necessarily. I mean, they had pushed him, right? Like, bar fight rules, right? Do they both get op attacks or just the captain?
Whoever was ready to fight back.
Both of them were next to him.
Okay, then they would both get off.
All right.
Only
Okay.
one. Only get one of them.
Yeah.
Are they attacking with weapons or are they?
They're attacking with long swords.
Okay,
Or no,
so
great swords. I'm sorry, great swords.
they're my skeleton.
Yeah.
Remember, Paragon have danger sense, which means I have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
So it's 23 to hit.
Okay.
You're gonna take 9 slashing damage,
I'm enraged, so I have resistance.
and so that would be 4. And then there's like poison on the blade, which you weren't really expecting.
Damn it.
And you take an additional 3 points of poison damage.
What's the target number for the
20.
20?
Okay.
One hit.
Did I take it? Do I do
The other one's gonna take an off attack against you as well.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, but let me know when I do it. If I do a dexterity saving throw.
So I said 23 to hit, and that's 12 points of slashing damage.
But half.
Yep.
7 hits and they crit.
6 slashing damage. Okay. Okay. Do I get poisoned on that one too?
No.
Okay. So I take another 6. And now, with that said, Bigwig roars at the top of his voice, "Everybody
And I go, again?
You're in the dance hall. You see this happen. Like, you see him throw some drinks and a giant sword come down. And then another giant sword come down.
Okay, so remember how I said if I could like do the upper thing at a high enough like thing I could shatter the ice wall?
Yes.
Can I try and do that? And while that's happening, like maybe the guy's like dipping me and I pull my bone back while he's dipping me?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So it's a operatic banshee attack. This is not going to be easy.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
32. I'm trying
32 damage.
So it's performance, right? Yep. Do I have anything that can assist in this real quick?
Yikes.
I'm scared. I'll know about her too.
Hang on.
Yeah, if they decide to fight.
Also, quick question: can we hear what's happening from in here?
Well, keep in mind,
I know
the walls in this private room are ice. They're translucent. You probably see blades flickering in the. I mean, you see
Big Wig
something.
flip the table.
Yeah, I mean, and you also are seeing people run. Like, there's other guests in this area that are moving away.
Are the elves here running? Or
No, they're excited about the next gambling game.
Oh yeah.
But they're not fighting.
They're not fighting anything. They're gambling, and they're dialed in.
Yes, you may. Do it.
Okay, they're
He's gonna sing to shatter the ice wall.
I'm trying to shatter. I've been like doing the opera thing. Can I have a bit of like advantage on this since I've been like doing this the entire time?
No story reason whatsoever for you to have operatic.
17 plus 2. That's 19.
So you hit an alarmingly high-pitched note, which doesn't appear to have any effect on the ice wall. I'm sorry.
So hang on, and then I was gonna say I was earlier I was mentioning can I like while the guy's like dipping me I can draw the bow back.
Yes.
So I'm gonna try and do that. How thick is the ice?
5 to 10 feet. Yeah. They're ice walls.
Okay, let me see.
Can you puncture it?
What was one of the things I just got?
Do you have a light attack?
What?
Light attack. If you can see through it, maybe light will go through it. Do you have like?
But we have more important things.
I'm a rogue.
High note can hurt your
Something does radiant damage? Oh,
Like my range.
that's interesting.
I'm a rogue. What do you mean radiant damage?
Would chromatic sphere that can do radiant damage go through ice walls?
I actually don't know. Let's never figure it out.
Okay, you know what? I think you can steal it.
Well, I know. I'm not gonna pull back the bow. I'm gonna instead try to like do my throw nicely, like stick it in the ice so it can like start cracking early to help it break apart later.
You're gonna stick a knife into the wall
Yes.
to try to break the wall.
Not to break it, but to like
weaken it.
start like getting it starting to crack.
Crack the ice. Crack the ice. Yeah, absolutely. You throw a whatever 8-inch blade deep into the ice, and it does appear to crack the ice.
Okay. Will that help me like DC with like the next time I try to carry the note?
I don't. Did you see?
Maybe if you cast it with shatter.
Okay.
Please.
You're shuffling on the floor like tango.
So I see this. It's a little perky, but I see what is a potential disaster.
Well, you see the skeleton
laugh, but I admired the
unleash hell on something.
They blot out the sun.
You just see a volley of arrows go flying across.
You tell jokes and they're doing your song.
And a fire elemental.
From the undead, from the skeletons.
Guys are firing arrows.
I had them right now. I am being straight back.
There's a song that I'm always like playing with, like when we're traveling. This is like the song I'm always.
You know
like,
the
kinda
snowmen
around.
are never going to invite us back here.
I start playing it loudly from the stage. It's like a
Santa Claus is going to be so upset.
Hey, they hit me first.
and give Big Wig a bark.
Really?
Because I know he's
In the middle.
Those are some shit. I was like, if anyone did anything, I saw him go first. I know it's him, but I can kind of see enough of what's going on.
Thank you for the barbecue inspiration.
The song is now like louder, but my party would recognize it.
Wait, what does barbecue
Okay,
inspiration
bardic
do?
inspiration. That's your bonus action. Your action was to do the dash. You still have a object interaction.
Whenever you make a d20,
3 actions.
is your bardic
Songs like now mixed with the other thing that's going on right now, or
Well, we've transitioned.
So Tango had dropped into some kind of bar fight anthem.
I don't even know.
Like Blitzkrieg Bob. Right?
this is kind of, hang on, that's shoot, because that's also kind of my thing since I'm the swashbuckler.
Yeah, no, you're ready.
No, it's a D.
D8.
Because I'm level 1/7.
Yeah,
Okay, fire 1 hour.
D8.
Okay, thank you so much. Big Wig gets inspiration. It's like, I'm gonna kick these guys' asses.
done?
First, I kind of represent this. I'm good.
So on any D20 roll,
Thank you. For how long? Only one D20 roll? Or? Okay, thank you.
you have an hour to do it.
Okay. Cody, you're gonna hit.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
This guy pulls out a wand, moves here, and casts Cone of Cold. Where's Big Wig? Where?
I would like to attempt a
This guy runs in after the Cone of Cold goes off and attacks you. We'll figure out that in a sec. Counterspell on the Cone of Cold is coming from a wand.
Oh yeah, you're right. That does prevent it from being counterspell. You can't counterspell items to use it.
What about
We are in a nice castle.
Okay, well, how many are dying?
Okay, and then these guys are gonna unleash arrows. These 3 are gonna shoot at you. These 4, 2 at that guy and 2 at that guy. Is that?
Yeah. Wait, who is this? Who are these two?
That's Ola.
Ajax, the paladin.
Okay.
So 2 at you.
I'm behind the table, remember.
Why don't we just do 2 here, 2 here, and 3 at this one?
Are you sure they're not going to walk down the stairs?
No, they are pulling bows and they are firing bows.
Okay, I have
do they drop their swords?
No, they do not drop their swords.
Hey, I'm doing what I can for you.
Okay. So let's do arrows.
What's the saving throw and how many are effective?
Let me resolve that last. Let me do the arrows first. So 2 arrows at you.
disadvantage to hit.
Disadvantage. So that's a 4. That's a miss. And that's a miss. That's a 3. Okay, and then 2 at you, Cody. Are my advantage disadvantage?
Straight roll.
Okay, I got a 6 and an 8.
2 misses.
And then 3 at you. I got a 12, a 22, and a 21.
The 22 and the 21 hit.
So you take 2 arrows, they do 5 points of piercing damage and 7 points of poison damage. So that's 12 points per arrow, that's 24 points of arrow damage.
24 points of arrow. Ouch.
Yeah, and the poison is a surprise.
The poison what?
Is a surprise. You did not expect to be poisoned.
Cool.
Okay, now
This is the last time I helped Peg.
As opposed to other times in your life you've been poisoned.
Wait, are you a paladin immune to poison?
okay, this is great sword attacks on you through the table. Like he's just smashing the table.
Go ahead. That'll be weird.
Okay.
So this is on you.
Can I do 21 to hit?
It hits, but can I do a dexterity saving throw or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
And he's gonna do 9 slashing and 3 poison.
Half that.
4, so he
Who
makes
has
7.
paladins that are 6
And then he
level or
does it
higher?
again. And he gets
And where
only
are
15
you
on the
guys?
second attack. I got 15 on the second
They're out
attack.
of range.
Yes.
Okay. Same amount of damage. 7.
Well, I'm just wondering where my additional savings points come
Oh,
from.
I would have done that.
Anybody within 10 feet of them.
Cody, Cone of Cold is doing 32 points of cold damage. Save, take half.
So it doesn't matter. Any skeleton's con, it will die. I have 22 skeletons. How many can I get in your count?
Okay, it's huge, Cody.
Wait, does it get
So
me
it goes
too?
12.
Does it get me too?
Okay, yeah, but where is its starting location?
Yeah, it gets you too. So say Dex
Starting
save.
location.
We're in the gambling. That's like Coda Coin is not a joke. It's like actually big.
Coda Coil's a big spell.
Where is its starting location? That matters.
So its point of origin is right.
That triangle.
Right
This
here.
is the first square.
Okay, so then you get to. Okay, mind if I.
That would have been
Yeah, map it out.
So do you want me to do this?